Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 9 in our Startups of NRF series. Today, our subject matter is autonomous stores, and I have Alex Sophocleous from AI with us to unpack that for us. A really interesting evolution in retail. I think you'll really enjoy it. Give it a listen and let us know what you think. Welcome, Alex.
Hi, great to be here. Thank you.
Thanks. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us about your company and the problem you're solving today?
Yeah, of course. So my name is Alex Sophocleous. I head up marketing as well as strategic partnerships here at AiFi, where it's our mission to make AI as widely accessible as Wi-Fi, hence the name AiFi. And we're doing this by allowing retailers to convert their stores into an autonomous shopping experience powered by AI computer vision technology. So we're allowing retailers to adopt and embrace this technology for their customers to be able to enter stores much more faster, seamlessly shop inside the store and grab products as our computer vision technology is tracking them in the store and understanding what products are being pulled off the shelf. And when the customer is ready, they can simply walk out of the store and we send a receipt to their app or to their phone, depending on how they checked in. So a very seamless, frictionless shopping experience with a wealth of data on the back end for retailers to analyze and understand to improve their store operations as well.
So in your solution, can you be autonomous and then also just still have cash wraps, or does it have to be one or the other? One, it just has to be completely autonomous.
No, it can do both. So what you just referred to, for us, we call it hybrid solution. So it allows retailers to not show away any customers. Customers can still enter the store, shop as they do, check out with a cashier, or we can have a kiosk by the register or by the entrance where customers can scan in with an app, and that allows them to enter into the autonomous shopping experience. So we see that a lot of retailers are embracing this because it gives the choice to shoppers on when they want to make the switch to an autonomous shopping experience.
Is autonomous shopping in lieu of self-checkout as we know it today? Or would it be hybrid, autonomous, self-checkout, and cash wrap in, I don't know, the big option?
No, we see most retailers, if they want a faster shopping experience, they do go with the autonomous solution. Self-checkout, the limitations there is that there still is a line that's formed, right? You have to wait for the other person to finish scanning their products. Sometimes they might mess up. And there's also, I've been guilty of it myself. Maybe you have 5 candy bars and you only scan 1 or scan 4. You say you forget, but you still put it in the bag and walk away. Those kind of errors, they won't exist with autonomous shopping because anything you grab off the shelf and put in your pockets, that's added to your virtual shopping cart, and then you're charged when you leave the store.
So what kind of installation does your solution require? So computer vision, is it the cameras up in the ceiling or in the shopping carts or where?
Yeah. That's a great question. So I'll give you an overview of the industry just very quickly. There's autonomous shopping, which has cameras on the ceiling and then weight censored shelves. So you see Amazon Go and some other competitors, that's the technology they use. We used to be that way as well. And then last summer, summer 2020, we moved to computer vision only. So we only have cameras on the shelf and are able to make predictions with computer vision. And that allows the installation of our solution to be a lot faster, a lot more affordable, because you're not needing to buy expensive weight censored shelves. And the technology, just camera vision only, can easily adapt to the existing store layout. So we have cameras on the ceiling, and then of course servers in a back room to process. And then after that, it's the check-in kiosk. It could be turnstiles, or we can have a check-in kiosk for customers to enter.
Let me ask you the classic pigeonhole question. Where does your solution sit? What bucket do you want to be in?
So we're in the autonomous retail, autonomous store category because we are able to provide an environment where customers can go in and shop without staff needing to be present, so an autonomous experience. And then we also are providing analytics to retailers on the back end from all the data that's being ingested by the AI as customers move around the store and pick items off the shelf.
So clearly autonomous store, because you literally can actually run an entire store, but also you can also have your technology just be a individual checkout opportunity or process. So you're in a couple of different buckets: autonomous store, and then I guess smart checkout or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Where are we in the adoption of this technology?
So I think it's safe to say that we're past the proof of concept. 2020 was, sorry. Safe to say we're past proof of concept. 2021, we launched a variety of stores in the US and in Europe. And these last few months, we've really been escalating and scaling our solution, in particular with a retailer in Poland, where the last 2 months we deployed 20 autonomous stores. So that's showcasing through that relationship we have with that retailer, Żabka. We've been working together for a year and a half, together finding what's the right path to deploy and working together on what hardware is needed. And through that collaboration effort, we're now launching 10 stores a month with them. So I think it's safe to say that we are in the growth stage with our technology and our adoption right now.
Yeah. So how many stores, if I could fly around the world, could I walk into today that are autonomous using your technology?
So it would be 36 stores that we had that you can walk in today.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's clearly past. That's out of out of the proof of concept for sure. What are you saying at NRF? What's the message?
We really want to communicate at NRF that we are in this growth stage, past adoption. And with our partners, Carrefour, with Żabka, also all the work we're doing with Verizon and the NFL, and the adoption that we're seeing from customers and how they're embracing this. And we're able to run, like I mentioned, 36 stores consistently across the world. We do want to deliver that message to the audience at NRF so we can continue taking on more customers and letting others experience the technology.
How do you see 2022 shaping up?
So 2022 is really going to be a full-scale deployment. So we're going to be showcasing how we can deploy beyond just the one partner, Żabka, at a very fast pace. With Compass Group, we're doing a lot of work, a lot of innovative design concepts that can be deployed at a rapid pace as well. 2022, I see this being the year where we can deploy 100 plus stores in the market and really start to allow this technology to be embraced by more and more customers.
Wow, that's I sit on the board of the advisory board for Center for Retail Transformation at George Mason University, and I have kids ask me all the time for advice for budding entrepreneurs. And I'm an analyst; I'm not an entrepreneur. But let me ask you, as an expert, what would you tell kids? What advice would you offer them about being an entrepreneur?
To be curious. I think that drives a lot of innovation, to keep asking the question, why this? Why not this? Having a high degree of curiosity can lead to a tremendous amount of unforeseen innovation in everyday things you might take for granted. So be curious, certainly ask not the right, but just as many questions as you can to keep learning.
And what skills that you use now do you wish you would have paid more attention to at the start of your career?
Certainly not chemistry.
Fortunately.
I think embracing operational tactics has helped me as I continue to grow within AiFi and previous companies. So process, having a structured approach, a logical way of thinking towards different ideas, I think is a phenomenal skill set to have. And a great part of that is communication. So being able to participate and share your ideas in a structured, logical way is something I really wish I would have trained a little better on when I was back in grad school, taking some extra classes focused on speech and operational thinking.
Very cool. Thanks for your time today. How do people get in touch with you?
So you can visit our website, AiFi.com, for a lot of information, or you can email me, alex@aifi.com.
Thanks for tuning into today's episode. For more info, refer to the pod notes below. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider giving us a 5-star rating and review. It really helps us grow. I'm your host, Jeff Roster, analyst at large. If you want to connect, follow us on Twitter at JeffPR or at BrianSathanation, or connect with us on LinkedIn. Visit my website at roster.retail.com or Brian's at iterate.ai. Until next time, stay safe and have a great week.